We introduced a team theme at the beginning of the season, actually over the summer, which we hadn't really done before, and the concept was a team of teams. And I would say we absolutely embodied that theme throughout the entire season. And the message behind a team of teams is within our group we have smaller groups that have to work together, and small groups and then individuals, and the team can't be successful if we are not cohesive in those smaller groups. And I think we saw that in many different ways this season, whether it was wins against conference opponents, non-conference opponents, challenging each other in practice, people stepping up in different ways. We were a team of teams. We challenged each other in a positive way. We supported each other, and those are the reasons we saw a lot of success.
I mean, I was sold on it from the beginning. I kind of came in late, and Coach O'Reilly was saying, okay, this is our theme, like read this passage, and it was all about how there isn't like a top tier down. It's like you're in a web, and everybody, you have a role in everything, and everybody's supporting everyone, and even if you do the littlest things, it still has an impact on the bigger picture. And I think that like they really bought into that, and the things that they did and really exemplified that concept, I guess. 1-1 TCNJ, but I bet everybody's been picking that one. TCNJ.
Our TCNJ game, that was like the biggest moment of our entire career for MSU history for field hockey, and then to see Tori just like go crazy that game, like it was the coolest thing to ever see. I was so proud of her because she really deserved that. And then as a team, we all worked so well together, like on the field, on the sidelines. Like it all came together, and it was just such a moment for me.
I would say the same thing. I've never seen a team in all my years of sports since I'm 2 years old that had that drive and that like eye of the tiger before that game. Like, we are not coming out of this game without winning. Like, we knew we were going to win that game, and we did, and that was just a big accomplishment for us individually, because we've always been told by so many other people that we're not going to beat TCNJ, blah, 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 we're the underdog, and we just proved that it's possible.
Being on their field and beating them is just an unbelievable feeling. Then I know it still would have been a great game if they played us here, but going there and knowing that it can be done there too, it's an amazing game to watch.
I know a lot of people talk about our win versus TCNJ, but that is also at the top of my list. It's something we've talked about and we've focused on for a long time, and to believe it, to achieve it, definitely that was awesome.
It's a like a monumental thing, Yeah, you can go to NCAAs and you can win a championship and you can do all these things, but this has been a challenge for them for so long, and it's something that they're going to take with them for the rest of their lives. Like, some kids are like, oh, prom, oh, this. Like, this had such an impact on them and an impact on the history of their program. Like, this is something that they could say, oh, I was on that team, I was a part of that, and they'll tell stories about it, and other people will tell stories about it. So,
well, this team was only the second team that beat TCNJ at TCNJ, so really hard to do to win there. I think also, and I'm not sure if the members of the team keep track of it, in these 4 years, we beat every team in the NJAC, which is exciting, and like very few teams can say that they did that. We beat everybody. We beat Rowan. Not last year, 2 years ago. We beat TCNJ this year. We beat everybody else. So I think that's exciting, like, to conquer all the NJAC teams, and as one of the most challenging conferences in Division III, it indicates hard work, perseverance, and that we are one of the best teams out there.
I think like the first most impactful one was the overtime against Skidmore. You had Kira, who's a defender who normally doesn't like score, like took an opportunity and went with it, and she scored and we won, and like that feeling was like the first step into like take off, basically.
I would put in there one of our favorite non-conference rivals is Skidmore. And we have a funny rivalry with them. They're not in our conference, but we're teams that are always among the best in Division III. How this rivalry has worked, when we go to Skidmore, we have lost them. When they come here, we win. So it's sort of like that. And finally, we broke the pattern and we beat Skidmore at Skidmore, which was, a fun win for us early in the season, and I think really built our confidence that we could do anything that we set out to do. Having a senior who had never played in overtime before score the winning goal was also really special. So that's probably one of my favorite games of the season. One word.
One word.
Oh my god, in one word?
This is a tough one for me. I'm not one of one word.
I don't even know. I'm speechless. What would you say?
Oh my gosh, there's so many words.
One word.
Oh yeah! Come on, Amber. Finish it!
Unbelievable.
Extraordinary.
I would say heart.
Surprising.
Family. Like, we really just became a family this year, so if I could put all my emotions and all the fun I had and the support from my team, my coaches, as well as we were just a family. We were all together all the time, and it was awesome.
Everything we did, and at every practice, every game, every team event, we had heart and we showed a love for the game, and I was constantly reminded of my love for the game every single time I stepped on that field, because I knew that my days were numbered, and I just was like, I love this sport, I love this team.
Before the season, I thought we were going to be very talented and win a lot of games, but I think how we came together as a group was one of the things that surprised me in really good ways the most, and it's what makes me excited and motivated for the future of the group we have coming back and the others that are going to be joining us.